Hi friends. In my last video, I was discussing to you about family and how family and your immediate environment, that is the people who stay around you, they affect the way you feel and they decide the kind of emotions which will produce in you. Friends, what I mean to say is that one very important part, one very important factor which decides the way you feel, what emotions will arise in you, what kind of mood you will stay in, is your family. And that is one thing nobody in the world can change and nobody wants to change. In that video, I told you how family affects you. Why is it that family decides what kind of mood you stay in, and family is a major factor in deciding the kind of emotions you feel, that is, the kind of response you have to the situations you are in. But, friends, does that mean that that is the end of it? That if by chance you have a family that is not supporting good emotions in you, then you can't feel good? No, that is not so. Well, I have often read that the children are labeled based on the way they are reacting, and based on that, they are said to be a part of, I'm very sorry to use this term, but dysfunctional family. What kind of term it is? I don't understand. I discussed in my last video about the 4 ways or the 4 roles which children take in a family in which there is some kind of challenge in one or more of relationships existing in that family. And the roles were that of a quiet child, of a scapegoat, of a mascot, or of overachiever. And there I told you that I don't believe in these terms. Now I tell you why. Friends, if you are in some kind of situation, if you are growing up in some kind of circumstances which are formed by the relations existing in your family, then you have learned a particular behavior. You have learned how to react to situations. You have learned how you will show that reaction to others. The way you are reacting to that situations internally is your emotions and feelings, and the way you are reacting to them externally, that is, you are showing that how you are showing those emotions to the outside people, that is how you are expressing yourself. All this is a learned behavior. You have learned it for good. You have learned it for good because you are staying in that circumstance, in that situation, you are growing up in a certain kind of situation. Obviously, you are going to react in a certain way because you have never been told that you can react in a different way also. That's why I never label people by these names. I often tell them that you might be behaving this way because of this reason. But that does not mean that that is your identity and that is what defines you. Certainly no, friends. You can change this. How? I will tell you. First is that if it is your parents or some elder significant relation in your family that has caused you to feel some emotions that are not suitable for you, then you can follow one of my exercises or techniques as I call them. The name of that technique is the chord, and its video is there on my channel, YouTube channel Aditi, and it is also shared on my Facebook page. So through that video, you can target to the part in you that is disturbed because of how your parents feel about you or how some significant other elder feels about you, and based on that feeling or that belief you are disturbed and you are having negative emotions. So if it is related to the other person, then you sort it out using this exercise given in my one of my earlier videos. Now coming to you. If that part is over, or if you do not need that part and you just want to target on how you are feeling, if you want to improve those feelings, then you change your thoughts. As simple. And those thoughts can be changed by accessing your subconscious mind. Yes, you cannot change thoughts or thought patterns through your conscious mind. You will have to go into your subconscious for that. You will have to change the thought patterns which are scripted in your subconscious because of the ways you have felt, what you have watched or heard, and how you have grasped that, how you have taken that thing. So that is the solution for you. So both these solutions, one is when targeting the other person through that video, and one is targeting your own negative emotion through changing your thought patterns. That is a simple solution. Otherwise, friends, if you keep on going with those emotions which are there in you because of growing up in a certain circumstance, then you are emotionally stuck there. That is emotional kind of a blockage in you. You are not accessing your full potential because of that. You might remain angry or frustrated. Sometimes you might remain always in guilt or always in shame. Sometimes you might want to achieve so much without enjoying that achievement, without enjoying the natural flow of life. All these things happen because you have learned to do them in a certain kind of situation, and I say that you can unlearn these things and you can relearn how to be happy, how to be peaceful, how to be calm, and then you will be happy, peaceful and calm. So that is the only way that you do this. And friends, I always tell you, nothing is there that can stop you, and nothing is there that can contain you. You are very big inside. Just realize that. And also, if you have nothing in life, if you have nothing at all to count upon, then also you have one thing in the life, that is your next thought. With this message, I tell you that all the information I bring to you through these videos is totally authentic, and I get them to you through well-researched and scientific resources. And also, friends, I try to bring the things to you without the professional jargon and without the difficult words. That is, I try to bring things to you in as simple language I can, so that you understand and you apply that in your life. So friends, we'll meet in the next video. Have a nice day.